everybody. I hope everybody is healthy and well and doing all right, and miss all of you so much. And I just wanted to pop in to go over packet 2, day 1. Okay, so packet 2, day 1 is day 1 is going to be an overview of all last week. Okay, and so sort of just to go over it, you will have a quiz on Friday over who's involved in the branches, but you've got this. Okay, you've got this. So when you open packet 2, day 1, you'll see a flashback. So just do that, and then you'll see these charts from last week. Now I included these just because I thought maybe they accidentally would get turned in back with the other packet 1, and I wanted you to make sure you had them. And so you're going to use these 3 charts to answer these questions on Government Match. And so you just sort of like go in the scavenger hunt to try to find these answers on these 3 charts here. So the first one is which branch makes and passes the laws. So if you can't remember, you'll look in here, and it says right here, legislative, makes and passes laws. Okay, so that's how all those questions will be. You'll just go through there and find them, and it'll help you prepare for your quiz. And so before we go any further, I'm going to go over the motions for the 3 branches. And remember, the 3 branches are equal. And remember the system that helps make sure that the one doesn't get more powerful than each other. Does anybody remember that? It's a checks and balances system. So let's go over the 3 branches of motions. I'll use what I had came up with that we would use in class. Okay, so the first one, let's do executive branch. Okay, so executive branch enforces and carries out the laws. Okay, so then let's do legislative branch. So let's see, legislative branch makes and passes the laws. And then judicial branch, boop boop beep bop, interprets and explains the meaning of laws. So go over and make your motions up, go over those words so you'll remember what the jobs, the duties of the branches of government are. Now, remember how we also talked last week that there's 3 levels of government, and they are in order because they're not equal like the branches. Okay, so we have national. That's the level that's over the whole United States, and then you have the state level. And each state will have their own state government. And then you have local. That's each city will have their local government, and they share these powers. Now, when you get past the government match sheet, you will see, I can't see it on here, but you'll see this little quiz. This is a practice quiz, okay? Just to let you know what you're studying, and it's who's involved in each branch at each level. Okay, so remember the legislative branch, they make and I don't have anything, passes the laws. Okay, then so at the national level of the legislative branch, you'll have Congress, and you're probably, if you've seen the news and stuff, that Congress has been working hard with everything going on. And so you'll have the Congress, which is separated in 2 houses, the Senate and the House of Representatives. Sorry, the Senate and the House of Representatives. So then you have the state. Each state also has a state Congress with a state Senate and state House of Representatives. And then there's local. Each city will have the local legislative branch, which is the city council. Okay, and our city council meets at the Watson Building, where they will help, make the laws and things for the city. Then we'll go to the executive branch. Okay, so executive branch enforces, here he is, and carries out the laws. So the executive branch at the national level would be our president. Okay, so our President Donald Trump, you've probably seen him. He's been and helping and talking and promoting the general welfare for our country, and give speeches on how to, we can help and slow down the coronavirus. And so he's talking and he's making sure to enforce and carry out our laws. So then at the state level, we have our governor, and so each state will have a governor, and our Governor Beshear's been working 5 o'clock every day. He presents and talks and tells our state what's going on. Then we have our local, which is our mayor. Now, our mayor is Mayor Craig Hester, and he works to enforce the laws of the city. Then let's go down to the judicial branch. Remember the judicial branch? You make funny language. It's hard for me to remember to make a language. Okay, so judicial branch. Boop, beep, beep, bop. Interprets, explains the meaning of laws. Now, in the national, it's the Supreme Court. This court over the whole land, all over the nation. And then state, they have a state Supreme Court. And then local, we have our district courts. So that's all that you'll need to know for the branches. And so what I try to remember, and I would teach you this when you were here, and so I'll tell you now a little hint. If you know, legislative branches are the big groups, because the big groups make the laws. Like, you don't just want like one person making the laws, because that's what like the king did. So they would have the big groups like your Congress, state Congress, and your city council. Now in the executive branch, they're enforcing the laws, so that's the leaders. So you have your president, governor, mayor. So remember, leaders go in the executive branch. And then if you look at the word judicial, J-U-D starts out for judges. So all the courts are going to be in here. So you wouldn't put a court up here in legislative branch. All the courts go down here in judicial. So national is supreme, then state, it's got the hint there, state, Supreme Court, and then local is a district court. So all courts will go here. And so you'll just practice the quiz and study a little each day on here, and you'll do great. If you need anything, let me know, and I'll help out the best I can. All the information is on that packet too, and I have Google Classroom too if you want to join. I have all the videos, because there's another video for another day that might help too. Okay, miss you all. See ya.